Hi, I did Ultimate Fibre Cleanse from June to August. Since then, been on one scoop a day to help with bowel movements. So Ultimate Fibre Cleanse from June to August, June, July, August. So yeah, you did 3 months on the Qenda. I don't know how many tubs you had, but yeah, and then been on one scoop a day to help with bowel movements. Last week I have nausea and stomach pain caused by excessive acid. I'm taking lansoprazole for the last couple of days, which has helped ease the symptoms. I started taking one scoop of everyday fibre instead of the ultimate fibre the last couple of days. Would taking ultimate fibre again help me with what I'm suffering from? If so, should I do one scoop AM and one scoop evening? Thank you for your help. Yeah, anonymous. So basically, when you're having the ultimate fibre, you want to have 2 scoops of the ultimate fibre. It wants to total 20 grams. So even like sometimes when the herbs are really dense, you can get away with just 3/4 of a scoop. So what I recommend is just getting a pair of kitchen scales and weigh in a scoop to make sure that in one scoop you're getting 10 grams, and then when you're doing 2 scoops you're getting a 20-gram serving. Because with the ultimate fibre, to have the right amount of antiparasitics, antifungals, antimicrobials, the right amount of anti-inflammatory herbs, the right amount of the licorice root, the slippery elm, the marshmallow root to heal the damaged intestinal lining, you want to be having 2 scoops in a serving. So that's what I recommend. Like, oh wait, if you're having the ultimate fibre, have 2 scoops. If you're doing the everyday fibre and you're on more of a budget, yeah, like everyday fibre is just 1 scoop, and it's made for maintenance, and it's what people can use if they're on more of a budget. Obviously, you said you've had nausea and excessive acid. So basically, and you're having antacids, which is lansoprazole, to reduce the acid. When people get acid reflux, it can be either you've got a food intolerance, so you're having a food that you're intolerant to. I get it when I have pesto. Pesto always makes me a bit acidy and stuff. So obviously, there's something in pesto, maybe the pine nuts, that my body doesn't like. It's quite normal for people to get acid reflux if they're having a food that they're intolerant to. So make sure you're not having a food that you're intolerant to, for one, and then secondly, people get acid reflux from mixing the hydration and the meals at the same time. Normally, people eat a big meal and then they neck like water afterwards, or they have a cup of tea afterwards. And basically, when you're eating your food, your food goes like, obviously you want to chew your food properly for a start, because when you're chewing your food, your mouth releases amylase in the saliva, which helps break down carbohydrates, and then by chewing it actually gets the enzymes going in your stomach. So chewing your food properly is important because your stomach doesn't have teeth, and it can only get chewed in your mouth. So then the more you chew it in the mouth, the better it is when it goes to the stomach, and it's easier on the digestive system from there out. But also the benefit of chewing is it makes your pancreas release enzymes, because when you're chewing, your body realizes you're making food, so your pancreas releases enzymes into your stomach. The reason why I'm saying this is when you have a meal, you eat the food, it goes down to your stomach, your enzymes are breaking down the food. But then, if you're drinking lots of water with that meal, or for an hour and a half after that meal, while the food's trying to digest in your stomach, excuse me, for the hour and a half after that meal, when your food's trying to digest in your stomach, you drink water, you're actually watering down those digestive enzymes. When you water down the digestive enzymes, your stomach has to compensate and make stomach acid, which is why people get like acid reflux. So the 2 things I recommend for acid reflux instead of lansoprazole is obviously cut out the foods you're intolerant to, and don't drink water an hour and a half after your meals. Because if you're having a meal with like carbs, fats, proteins in it, like a standard meal, basically that takes an hour and a half to 2 hours to leave your stomach. So if you're having food, you want to set your timer on your phone or whatever for an hour and a half, and don't hydrate until then. And if it feels like you really need to drink water after a meal, that basically means that you was dehydrated before you had the meal in the first place. So yeah, you want to make sure you're adequately hydrated. Stop drinking water 15 minutes before your meal, and then don't drink water for an hour and a half after your meal. if you're eating food and you're sipping a little bit of water, it's not going to be an issue. It's just if you're like I said, if the food's in the stomach and then you're drinking loads of water afterwards, you just keep watering down the digestive enzymes. So the stomach has to compensate with stomach acid, which is what creates the acid reflux. So, and then the last bit of the question you said, will taking Qenda Ultimate Fibre again help with that? So yeah, the two things that I said, and then obviously the Qenda Ultimate Fibre, because people can get acid reflux if they've got infections in their esophagus and stuff. So obviously having the 2 scoop serving of the Qenda Ultimate Fibre and following the protocol will be beneficial for that. And like I said, you do just follow the protocol: 2 scoops in the morning, 2 scoops in the evening.